Are you satisfied with how the federal government is handling vaccine procurement?
It would be nicer if we could get those available to the general public. Obviously, there's priorities, long-term healthcare, and our healthcare professionals that are putting their lives on at risk to make things happen. So yes, they get that first. I just wish that it could be accelerated so that we could somehow get back to living just a little differently and more safely. But yeah, let's get that rolled out a bit quicker. But other than that, I'm quite pleased with it. I mean, it's only been a year that this has been in the works, so that's an incredibly rapid way to get things developed and proven and tested and approved. So I think they're doing a really good job, to be perfectly honest with you.
I think they've done the best they could given the circumstances. I mean, nobody's done it before. It would be great if the Conservatives hadn't shut down the manufacturing from the labs in the 80s. That would be great. We would be able to manufacture our own. It's a bit alarming to be like a fully developed country and not be able to produce our own vaccines. Like, that's kind of a bummer.
I think so, yes. You can't rush it, of course. So I feel like they're trying to do the best that they can during this pandemic. You know, it's a new vaccine. We don't want to rush to get it, and I'm not going to, per se, rush to get it.
No, I think they put too many eggs in a China basket. They should have been a little more aggressive in spreading the companies from whom they were going to get vaccines. They should have ensured we were a little closer to the front runners on getting the vaccine. Because, look, based on what I'm seeing, Canadians won't be vaccinated until the end of next year, like the majority. So no, I'm not happy.
Well, I mean, as long as it's safe and, you know, from my little research, it seems like it's promising. Why not?
Are you in a hurry to get your shot?
I wouldn't say so.
Why?
I want to make sure there's no side effects or any issues associated with it before I run and get it. I would say that's my main concern.
I think they're assuming that everyone wants the vaccine. Not everybody wants it. I can definitely say for myself that I don't want it.
Hurry up and wait. So, I'm sure they could, I think they could probably do a little bit quicker in that regard. A lot of people are probably have it and are probably wanting to get it.
I am, because at all stages, since we began with the COVID-19 pandemic situation, I have, our Prime Minister has been on top of he informs us every day and has started informing us again. And I see that his response has been right on time, in timely fashion. We are informed. He's thorough and clear and transparent.
Very good. And what about you?
I think this COVID situation has been new worldwide. No one really knew how to manage this because we've never been in this situation before. And I think the approach the government has had from the beginning has been to maintain the public informed with the information that they had on hand at that time. And yes, it might have changed to something different later on, but they informed the public about what was going on with the information they have, with the resources they had at that time. In terms of the vaccine, I think that they've done the same. They've had a lot of pressure from not only the public, but from other members of parliament and from other political, but they've had tremendous amount of pressure to give deadlines, to give specific dates when the vaccine's going to be ready. And I think that, again, the Prime Minister has handled that very well.
So far it seems okay. It would be nicer if we could actually produce it, but we're not in a position to make too many demands since we don't.
Well, it's very hard to say because, you're not in that position. And as compared to a lot of countries, I think Canada is still doing a little bit better. And all these precautions. And as just compared to the vaccine, we we can't say because there's not a lot of knowledge being given out, so you cannot really, comment on it. But as long as they're saying like they're gonna be vaccines available until December, and they're gonna be giving it to people with some special requirements, well, the idea looks good, but well, it will be different, of course, when it's gonna be in the practice. So,
absolutely. I think because we're the third in the world that's given approval for the vaccine. And Pfizer does have some issues with storage or transportation because it has to be kept at such a low temperature. So that will present problems for, provinces across Canada. Do we have enough? No. Will we get more? Hopefully.
Well, I think they're giving it a lot of thought, and they'll give it to the appropriate people. You watch the American channels, they also say which way they're going to do it, which is to the healthcare workers, the older people, and then the general public. No great mystery.
Yes, and especially with the military involved and having it for everyone to get, in sequence and stuff. No one's going to be done immediately, as far as severity and stuff. Yes, no, fully satisfied.
Oh yeah, I think we're doing great in that. That's when I watched the conservative leader the other day. He was, you don't know anything yet, and Trudeau has done a lousy job. I think he's done a great job.
Yes, I am. I'm glad they put it in the military hands. They know how to organize people and things much better than anybody. I used to work for the Department of Defense, and they have some real professionals.